my name's Matthew, I'm a member of the COVID-19 support team. Thank you for accessing the latest installment of our vlog, and we'll start off with the message of the week, which is that, of course, we're into stage 3 of national guidance. That's the government roadmap out of lockdown. Of course, you can read the full guidance using a link that's in the description below. It's just good to keep in the loop, maybe just give it a look over if you get a moment, just to make sure that you are completely up to date with that. The duty message of the week this week is that you can actually host entertainers within the care setting as a part of the newest guidance. Now, of course, it will require you to make sure that it is being COVID safe and just be, consciously thinking about how you can facilitate that. So, make sure that social distancing is in place, participants are facing forward if there's a major focal point, they're not sharing any equipment from the session, and of course the room needs to be large enough to hold that session with plenty of ventilation. To link you to the bulletin, we'd just like to highlight the Nursing Times Award 2021. So this is an award that's come into place by the NHS that's there to recognise the huge efforts of nursing staff working in the social care sector. And of course you can put forward teams, you can put through individual people. So I've put a link in the description so you can read a little bit more about that. There is something in the bulletin this week for you to check that out, but if you can think of anyone to put forward for it, please do, it'd be fantastic for you to do so. Additionally, Bradford's local authorities commissioning team is supporting a pilot to use a locally developed digital system, and its name is IMPAQT, and that's impact with a Q instead of a C. A notice is on the bulletin, and I really would like to direct you to that. Please do give it a look. But we're looking for 10 volunteers who can contact Rachel Ross using an email that I'll pop in the description. It is also on the bulletin as well, to volunteer their home for the pilot of that system. The end date for volunteering is Friday the 18th of June at 5 p.m. And then we'd also just like to make you aware that there's a interactive webinar focusing on vaccines for social care workers, and that's going to be taking place on Friday the 21st of May at 11 a.m. The link is already available, so you can maybe mark it in your calendar and just pop it in there with a reminder for when it does roll around, and you can access that link on this week's bulletin. And then finally, we'd just like to ask if you could actually submit any good news stories to us that you're able, that you can maybe offer given the more recent changes. So, we've had changes to guidance, which mean that you can actually organise a lot more with your community within the care setting. And we'd like to hear some of the fantastic things that you've been up to. So if you can submit anything like that to the COVID-19 support team, our details are in the description. You can give us a ring, you can drop us an email. We'd love to hear about things that you're able to do now that maybe you weren't able to do previously. But that's everything from me today, so thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to get to stay in the loop, or hit the bell to make sure that you get a notification every single time that we put a video up. Thank you for listening, take care, have a good week.